Y'all, today we're going to be talking about a hidden gem. A hidden gem. Now, maybe y'all done saw it, but I haven't heard nobody talking about this movie. And we about to dive into it. So this came out in 2022, and Samuel Jackson, he is the main character, and to me this is kind of a different look for him. Before we jump into this, I am Beverly LaRae. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's dive into it. I'm not gonna hold y'all long, but this movie is Samuel L. Jackson. He's a very elderly man. He's like 76, don't call me. He in his 70s. He's an older gentleman. And he is like, his memory gone. Like, he just the conversation is going to be very vague. Very like, you know, if you've been around older people who are kind of losing their memory. His house, he's like a hoarder. His house is chaotic, is unorganized, all that stuff. This guy who's taking care of him always comes and sees about him, takes care about him. He's familiar with him. It's his cousin or nephew. I can't remember, but his name is Reggie. So Reggie like go kind of like missing, and he like, dawg, Reggie haven't came and checked on me. He like, he's kind of like, where's Reggie? So anyway, to jump into the story, because again, I want you to go watch it. I want you to go watch this series. This series is on Apple TV Plus. So if you have that, maybe that's why a lot of people haven't heard about it. Let me clear my throat. Anywho, so this other girl starts kind of like taking care of. He meets him at Reggie's funeral, and I hate to kind of like tell you that, but it's like the main point. It's the main point of why this girl starts taking care of this man. And so she goes there because she gets kicked out of the house she's living in, and she goes there. She sees how crazy his apartment is, or I think it's like a little apartment or whatever. She sees how dirty, how unorganized, how he's not using his bathroom, how one door is locked. It's just, when I say stuff everywhere. So she let me get some water. I'm a little parched. Y'all, I've been kind of sick. This cough is like, will not release me from its hold. Like, I'm feeling better, but this cough got me on the chokehold. Okay. So, sorry. I kind of knocked the camera. So she goes over there because she like, in her mind, I have nowhere to go. I'm gonna just stay and help this guy. And the guy starts kind of liking her. She slowly kind of she kind of go in and like slowly kind of get him to store, like, hey, we gotta organize this. So she started throwing away stuff, organizing, cleaning, all that good stuff that needs to be done in this place. So you can like see the floor, you can see it's actually a pretty nice place. So she does all that, and they start like getting along. She's been through a lot. So she's like, he's kind of becoming like a grandfather to her. Like they just get along. He's giving her like sound advice, advice that you can only get from older people, and they're getting really close. He starts doing like, and I don't want to give you too much because you got to go watch. He starts doing like this medicine that kind of like gives his memory back, and like she's getting even more knowledge. And let me go back to his family. They kind of trifling. Who the girl was staying with is his family. Until I got older, I did not know it was people. I did not know that it was people out here like this, because I have such a good heart. Like, I'm a mess, don't get me wrong, I'm a mess, but I have such a good heart that I'm always gonna be fair. I don't think about what's best for me. I think about I think about what's best for me, and I think about if I was in your position, how would I feel about whatever is going on or whatever. So that's the kind of person I am. But she is just, his niece, she trifling. She is trifling. Like she never goes to her uncle's house, never like sees about him, check on him, nothing like that. Like she just doing her thing and don't care about him, basically. So she get mad at this girl because he wants to leave her all his money and all that. And but he got some money. When I say he got some money, he got some money. Like, but he's lived very modest. So you probably would think, oh, he don't got money. He don't got this. Let me fluff my, I got my natural hair going today, you know. I'm actually really enjoying it too. But anywho, all off topic. It's normal. This is normal for me. But she don't like look out for her uncle. But Reggie, his nephew, he loved him. He took so much care of him. He like really treated him with respect and remembered like who he was before he got like sort of losing his memory. So, let me get another sweet. So the niece is like jealous of this girl because now she realized, oh, this man, she got this lady, this niece, now the niece mad because this girl is over all his stuff, but you ain't been around. So it's just, people are so trifling. And so she mad at her, but when I was watching this, I was thinking, you know, Reggie had passed away. That's his nephew. His niece didn't send nobody to check on him for 9 days. This man warms beans up every day. That's the only thing he will go eat. Other than that, he will not eat. He won't eat. He ran out of bean cans. He has not probably been eating for like a week or so. She didn't send anybody over there. She sent, finally, after 9 days, she sent her trifling, and I do mean trifling, son over there to check on him. And I'm just like, that right there shows you what kind of person she is, because she should have went over there at least after Reggie, his nephew, passed. She should have been over there like the next day and next day at least, just to make sure he good, he got food, he got what he need. But she don't want to do that, and it ain't nothing in it for him, for her. It's nothing in it for her. So she not doing it. They didn't tell. Her son came and got Samuel L. Jackson and brought him to her house because Reggie had died. It was a funeral. He didn't know nothing was going on. And when he got there, like, now this must have been back in the day because Reggie was in the casket at the house. I know it sounds crazy, but you know they used to do that back in the day. I'm talking with my hands a lot, but I'm gonna talk with my hands. But anywho, he was at the house, in the casket at the house, and he just started tripping out because he didn't know that, Reggie had passed away, and he was really close. Like, that's the only person he really dealt with or saw if he wasn't going to the doctor. So he was very upset, and the girl that ends up staying with him, she takes him home or whatever. And let me go back to her. Well, I don't even know. Anyway, she takes him home. So the girl that ended up staying with him, she takes him home. Back to this girl, when he was doing his will, he knew his family would contest. Him leaving her, to be the overseer of his trust. He knew he knew his family. He know they trifling, all that. He knew that. And so he kind of got stuff all lined out. They still fought him on it and all that. And still fought him on her. Still fought. he got everything in line with his lawyers, but in the trust and all that. His niece still fought the girl on this because she wanted this money. Now, mind you, he left money for her. Enough money monthly will be given to her, so all her bills taken care, all that. And the girl tells her at the towards the end, you know, if you would have just stepped 1 foot in there, you know, and saw about him, everything will be left to you, but you didn't. And you know, the girl don't want his money. She not even like that, just because her like background, she just doesn't, she don't even want to be able to trust, and she don't think she the right person. But he, you know how older people can look at, or anybody, like I feel like I got a good read on people. You can look at people and you see their qualities that they can't even see. But the girl, mind you, she's very young, so she's still learning and figuring out who she is. But again, the niece fights her on this, sis on this. And like I said, she tell her this could have been you, you know, and she gives her a hug, basically like, I'm gonna do right by you. I'm gonna make sure you have your money. I'm going to make sure that Reggie, his nephew that passed away, that his kids are taken care of. Now, it's more to the story with who killed the nephew, and he's kind of doing research on that. He's doing research on that because he's trying to figure out who killed his favorite nephew or whatever. So when you watch that, you'll get into that. But just this girl is just trying to be fair with them, honest with them, and gives her a hug and tell her, I'm gonna make sure you good, basically. And she holds her tight. And then she said, but I still gotta do what I gotta do. People are trifling, like, and the thing is, he told you before he died that I'm gonna leave everything to her. You know, because she got, you know, basically she got good sense. She not greedy. She not going to keep all the money for herself. You know, she don't even want the money, you know. So, but she going to just fight her. And basically you just wasting your time because he got all his ducks in a row. But I don't know, because this came out in 2022, so I don't know, but it left kind of on that, like, and it's way more to the story. This is just a quick overview. Y'all go watch this, even if you want to just go watch this. It's Samuel L. Jackson. Again, I think this is a hidden gem. I hope I explained it good because I'm a mess. So, go watch this. It's like 8 episodes. I want to say 8, maybe 8 or 6 episodes. So go watch this. You can binge watch this as well. I am Beverly LaRae. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Go watch this, and I promise you, it's a feel-good movie. It's a lot more to it with the investigating, and I didn't even get all into that. So yeah, go check this out, and I will see y'all later. Bye.